Hello, everybody. It's Doreen from Paloma Piano. I hope everybody had a great summer. It's over. We're all ready to dive back in. I did publish a few pieces this summer. I have a lot of stuff in progress, but I worked hard on getting a new resource together for everybody and for my students. And that is going to be one called Learning to Play Using Leadsheets. And I'm going to show it to you. I can do a screen share. I use the Fourscore app with my iPad so that I can do lots of sharing. And it works out really well, especially online. Let me try that again. Hit share over here. And I'm going to pull down my screen. You'll see my MacBook. And this is what the resource looks like. There's a table of contents. I took 4 public domain songs that I liked and turned them into lead sheets, each one in a different key, so the kids can learn a whole bunch of different chords. And these are some basic chord progressions that apply to lots of popular songs. So the first one of each set is a lead sheet, just basic. I put the chords on top. And then the second step takes the chords and puts them into some inversions to make the left hand sound smoother, a little bit more professional. Step 3 puts octaves in the left hand and then puts some of the chord tones in the right hand so that the students can make a more full sound. And then step 4, we add some rhythm to the left hand, some left hand patterns with the right hand chord sound to make a nice arrangement. So we had Happy Birthday. I figured I should throw that in. Step 3, it all kind of follows the same pattern, although each one's a little bit different and each one's in a different key. So without the corrections, I put a few corrections in, but this is what the resource looks like when you print it out. You can print out, if you're a platinum member, you can print out as many copies as you want and sell them to your students as a book for $10 a piece or whatever we put down for the suggested price, or you can just give them out some manuscript paper at the end so they can do some transcribing or write some notes. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my view, and I'm going to go through the first one on my keyboard so you can see what we're doing. Most students need a little help with this, and I probably will make some videos of each one just in case the kids are having trouble, and then you can also share them with your students. Okay, so I'm going to start with Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. At the top, we learn the first 3 chords, and then they're just going to play a simple and play through the whole song like that. Step 2, we're going to teach them about some inversions. This is the F chord. We just put the C on the bottom, and that makes it sound smoother. Step 3, octaves in the left hand, if they can reach the octave. If my students are little and they can't reach the octave, I just have them play just one tone at a time. They don't have to play both C's. They can just play the lower or the upper one, whichever one they like better, or they can alternate and choose. And then we take some of the chord tones and put them in the right hand. So I teach them, here's the C chord, the top note is a C, we can put the E and G underneath. We can put it here. This is written out, but then we can take this and apply it to other songs. So it's going to sound a little fuller. If they're not using the chord tones, I mean the octaves, so that also sounds pretty good. And then step 4, we kind of put it all together and create arrangement. We put some left hand patterns in, very simple. I haven't done anything super fancy yet, but this one would sound like this. So once they learn that, then they have the opportunity, I'm going to switch my camera back, to take these skills and bring them into another piece. It's like a popular piece. We did a video, and I think there's a video on my YouTube channel. We did True Colors. So they could play that simply with the block chords in the left hand, and then they can do some inversions and some octaves and then add some other chords. Eventually I want to get them, and I'm getting some of the more advanced students into even some chord substitutions and more complicated left hand patterns. But this is a good start for most of my intermediates, maybe 2nd and 3rd year students who want to learn how to read lead sheets. And I hope you will enjoy this resource and have a great teaching year. Thank you for watching.